What's up, everybody? My name is Jackson Borders, and if you're in the class of 2026, you need to hear what I'm about to say. Next Friday, on March 28th, during 4th block, we will be hosting a dodgeball tournament for any 2026 student who has paid their dues. Make sure that y'all show up, and there will be a QR code to make sure that you pay your dues.
Good morning, Blue Devils.
Marietta celebrates.
Many holidays.
Ta-da, we did haiku.
It's the sort of thing we like to do.
To celebrate a day of poets.
Our appreciation. We love to show it.
Huzzah, you see, and limericks too.
Now with our poem stated.
On with the show, it's time to slay it.
Today is National Common Courtesy Day, a reminder that a little kindness goes a long way.
But what exactly is common courtesy? It seems we all have a pretty innate understanding. Common courtesy means to them.
Hello, Marietta. I'm Christopher with Nolan behind the phone, and today we're going to go and ask students what common courtesy means to them. Let's go. All right, what does common courtesy mean to you?
I would say that it's like the least amount of like nice things you can do for people.
It's like the way you're supposed to act.
Things that you should always do no matter what.
To me, common courtesy is like something everybody should be doing. It's just like a certain amount of respect everybody should have for each other.
To be nice when people least expect it.
Yeah, common courtesy to me, it just means I'm a nice person. That's just me all day.
Little things like respect. If you see someone going the same direction as you, maybe you let them go first.
It means doing the small things. Like if you dropped your phone and I picked it up for you.
Being kind and like polite to people.
To have like manners, I guess. So let's say when somebody's passing by, they may drop something, you just pick it up and be like, hey, you dropped this, or you just hand it to them.
All right, Meredith, that's what you had to say. Let's send it back to the studio.
Thank you to Christopher Nolan for putting that segment together. You know, honestly, I would have thought this video would have been looking a little bit better.
It was Christopher and Nolan, not Christopher Nolan, the director of the Batman trilogy. On Thursday, March 20th, your Marietta varsity girls lacrosse team dominated Woodward Academy with a commanding 18-4 victory. The Blue Devils controlled the game from start to finish, showcasing their skill and teamwork. Great job, girls.
And while our girls lacrosse trounced their opponents, our boys brought home the win with a much closer effort. Nate Hooks gives us a recap on last night's game.
Yesterday, on March 20th, 2025, our varsity Blue Devils lacrosse team had a rather competitive matchup with the Sequoia Chiefs. The majority of the game was neck and neck with a score of 4-3, with the Blue Devils leading before the fourth quarter. The Chiefs scored 2 during that quarter, but could not break our Blue Devil spirit as we escaped with a 6-5 victory. We want to give a big shout out to number 8, Jackson Neesmith, who had an impressive hat-trick performance yesterday with 3 goals, with the last one breaking the 5-5 tie and putting Marietta up 6-5 with 13 seconds left to go in the game. We also want to give a big shout out to Ozzie Dixon and Eli Owen, who both had clutch goals to help Marietta stay in the game during the first half, and Will Scott, who sealed the game after winning the final faceoff in the final seconds. This victory brings our Blue Devils to a 6-4 overall record. We encourage everyone to come out and support our Blue Devil lacrosse team for their next game against the Walton Raiders on April 3rd at 7:30 p.m. And from Blue Devil News, I'm student reporter Nate Hooks.
Congrats to Rhett Schnappmeyer and Eli Owens, who both tallied their 100th career points last game.
Last night, our JV baseball team had 2 games against Westlake High School. Pitcher Arav Amin got the start on game 1 and went 5 out of the 7 innings with Jet Boer in release. The Blue Devils won the first game 12-4.
In the second game, Nolan Richards got the start going all the way, throwing a complete game. The final score to this game was 11-1. With a lot of offense in these games, it helped the Devils push through the records to 6-11. The JV team will have their final home game at the regular season game against North Cobb Christian next Tuesday. And remember, the varsity team has a doubleheader against North Paulding tonight. So, come out and show support, Blue Devils.
Today is a great day. In addition to it being Friday, which is awesome enough, it's also World Down Syndrome Day. Here are Kate and Corey with more.
Hey Marietta, today is World Down Syndrome Day, a day to celebrate and learn including everyone.
On March 21st, because people with Down syndrome have an extra copy of Photoshop 21. Pretty cool, right?
This day is about making sure everyone is treated fairly and has a voice. So wear bright this Month socks. Talk about inclusion and help spread kindness.
Everyone matters, everyone belongs, and let's celebrate together.
You know, I have this great outfit and I didn't even think about wearing some crazy socks. I'm gonna go ahead and set a reminder for next World Down Syndrome Day. Hey, do you know somewhere that I can raise money for a club that makes a difference while playing a game?
Actually, I think I might.
Hey guys, Mr. Phillips here. I am the sponsor for Cards with Compassion, and we just wanted to let you guys know that we're actually having a pickleball tournament coming up here pretty soon. It'll be March 30th over at Fair Oaks Tennis Center. There should be a QR code that are just going to show up on the screen for you guys that you can scan to sign up. It'll be set up in a kind of a partner system. We've got a bracket system that we're going to have in place for it. It's a $14 buy-in, so $7 per person. And whoever ends up winning, there will be a prize. It's kind of up for what you guys figure out once you get there. It should be from 4 to 6 on March 30th.
Thanks, Andrew, for the video. Last February, we asked both students and teachers to decorate their door for Black History Month.
That's right. Last month, we held a competition to see which 3 teachers would have their best doors for Black History Month. And now, we have our 3 winners. Our first winner for Black History Month doors is Miss Lyons, and the second is Miss Mansell.
Yes.
And the second, Miss Berry. Congratulations to the 3 winners. Hey, do you know Spanish?
I dabble here and there.
Well, actually, we have a video with Miss Ward. Let's check it out.
When it comes to picking a world language class to take, our teachers have some pretty strong opinions.
Señora Ward, estoy acá para servirles.
Miss Ward's Spanish students are learning how to conjugate verbs.
We have been working with changing the ending of the verb, but now we had to do 2 changes. We had to do a change at the beginning of the verb and then at the end. So it's going to take a while, but it's the beginning and everybody's working, and so I'm really proud of them. I think they're going to do great.
There are a lot of reasons why students choose one language over another.
I chose Spanish just because I think it's really important because, I think this is a really important time to do that, especially the fact that I think we have a large Hispanic community here.
In our global society, learning a new language is an important and useful skill.
Learn more of the culture, maybe go to a country that speaks Spanish, and also just pursue it. Just pursue it. If you're consistent with language, you can learn it. It's like math. You have to be persistent, and then you can learn and be successful with it.
For Blue Devil News, I am student reporter Lauren Rusa.
Okay, you guys have adios.
Thank you, Miss Ward. Watching that video inspired me to pursue a second language.
Students of the IB Youth Advisory Council is now accepting applications. This council provides MYP, CP, and DP students a chance to advise IB leadership, engage in global discussions, and represent the voice of 1.995 million IB students worldwide. If you're interested, check out the link in the description down below.
Hey seniors, big news. Many colleges are waiving application fees for no-fee March. Apply to participating students without paying the usual costs.
No application fees for a ton of Georgia schools? Cha-ching! Colleges are cutting you a break.
Check out gafutures.org or scan the QR code for more information. That's all for our show today.
Toodles, guys.
Have a good morning, Marietta.
Good morning.